welcome to Peach's Tarot. These are going to be the messages for Taurus. Sorry I've not been on for a while, guys. Fortunately I had quite a big bereavement that I needed to just kind of have a bit of time to move past as best as I could. You know, it all takes time. So sorry for the absence. Been doing a lot of self-care, which, you know, I'm always kind of telling you guys about. So these are the messages for, well, it's the December reading, but just remember that the messages are timeless. So whenever you're seeing it, it's actually fine. The Page of Swords sort of half slipped out then. We'll see if it turns up again. It always does. Okay, so the Three of Wands wants to come out. So what's the current energy for Taurus? Okay, the Nine of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Let's go with this for now. Okay, so there's very much this energy for you, Taurus, where it's really looking at the future. Really kind of like taking a step back and seeing what lies for you in your future. This talks about surveying your kingdom. So this could be a lot of deep reflection, looking at all the different areas in your life, and also the things that you've gone through, the things that you've sort of endured, and the things that have been really hard. Like I'm getting this kind of like a hard slog, you know, this keep going, still trying to find this ascension, this healing here. We do have the Page of Wands here, so there could be, again, it's just like looking, where do I want to go next? What's that next adventure that I want to go on? And oh, I just heard, where do I start? So I'm just going to move this slightly. Yeah, where do I start is what just came through. Let's take a look at what have you been looking at with this Page Three of Wands. So yeah, this is really about kind of having a plan, having this strategy, kind of facing some truths here about how your life is currently. What's this? Yeah, the Nine of Wands, it talks about this kind of like long, heavy path in love, you know, in this kind of like declaring your love. So you could have just been in a relationship, something that's yeah, the King of Cups almost nearly came out then. The Three of Cups. There was a celebration of some sort of love, and it took a lot. I don't know if there's been perhaps a separation. There's been some learning here with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, learning about the head and the heart. Let's just have a look. What's this Page of Wands? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. So again, it's like, how do I get on to that next adventure? I don't know if this is there someone still in your life, yeah, that you want a new beginning with, or whether this is someone, you're single and you're wanting to move on with someone new potentially. There's someone that you've been through a lot with here. There was, yeah, there's like an ending of a cycle, beginning of a new one. There's distance here. The Sun in reverse and the Six of Swords. It feels like, so there's been movement away from someone. You know, the Sun in reverse is very similar to the Sun upright. It just talks a little bit that there's not that happiness there. Like it feels like you moved away from a happiness, a celebration, a declaration of love. But it was hard. There was this endurance with the Nine of Wands, and you know, there's something that was very, very, very challenging. And now there's this distance with the world here. Like almost like it feels like you moved. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. There's a betrayal again, ending of a cycle. Whether you betrayed that or someone betrayed you, I don't know, but only you would know that. But there feels like there needs to be there's a sense or a want of a rekindling, perhaps. Almost like seeing Six of Cups kind of energy here. We've got the King of Coins. Something here about stepping into getting yourself sorted, knowing that you need to get yourself sorted, wanting like that stability. Oh, there's, okay, okay, I can't repeat the exact words back that just came into my mind, but it's something like, I think like you felt like a king when you were with that person. You felt more stable. Like there was a future, there was abundance is kind of what's coming through. There's something about making you feel like masculine, being and grown up, I guess. And I feel like maybe you missed that part with that person that you were thinking of. It was very grounding. Oh yeah, 2 of Cups. I feel like you're missing someone here. Someone that, you know, it was a relationship that kind of made you feel like a man or a woman, you know, whatever your gender is, you know, just that very masculine energy, the stability. So what's the blocks here? What's the wish fulfillment? Healing. Queen of Wands. And there's that Page of Swords. It could be that perhaps the person that you've had the distance with, you know, you still very much see as glowing, and I feel like you're almost looking at them that they've seen some sort of sense of truth here. They're quite hyper vigilant about something. You know, they're very much glowing and going for their own wish fulfillment here. It's almost like, it feels like you can't kind of step back into it because this person that you're thinking of is sorted. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe you're feeling that your person is unavailable. Let's look at the past, actually. The past and how it affects the future. Let's look at what's happened in the past. A lot of anxiety, you know. I see sort of this weeping sunflower here, tears, sleepless nights, illness even potentially, like just thoughts going through. There was a lot of anxiety in the past. What was this anxiety to do? Over the learning, there was a lot of learning that took place here, you know, balancing out the head and the heart as well. There was a lot of learning that needed to happen in a past relationship. With 5, I always think about change as well, for me personally as a reader. It can also mean sort of, I guess, conflict. Makes me think of the 5 of Wands always for some reason. But with this one, again, it's like gaining that knowledge, what needed to change. You know, there was a lot. I don't know, it felt like there was a lot perhaps you had to learn. There's something here about boundaries as well. And like a feeling of like having to kind of almost, maybe a lack of boundaries even. Yeah, and there's that 4 of Swords, this anxiety, this feeling ill. So, what's the 7 of Wands? We've got the 5 of Cups here. Which talks about sorrow, sadness. There's something here where you didn't quite see what you had. Because the 5 of Cups talks about 3 cups being spilt and focusing on that, focusing on the negative, the anxieties, the worry. But there's always 2 cups that are stood still behind. You just don't see them. And they're full. They're things that you can pick up from. So I think there was a lot of like mistakes and perhaps learning. Is there any particular mistakes or learning? Communication was the biggest issue here, I think. Being able to actually move forward. And because of that, it's created some sort of sense of distance now. What does the future hold, though? Okay, so the Ace of Cups are perhaps offering a cup of love. Yeah, moving forward here, the Knight of Wands is just like excited adventure, pursuing kind of energy. So whether it's this person or a new person, I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Oh, okay, so the old person. I feel like for you, you want to kind of like pursue this relationship again with the 6 of Cups. It talks about nostalgia. It talks about this rekindling, reconnecting, reconciliation. Maybe there is a way that you can, yeah, there's this indecision, there's to-ing and throwing here. Maybe there's a bit of back and forth. It feels like this was you know, a deep connection between two people, the Two of Cups there. So there's some, I feel that there's going to be some victory over this situation, kind of almost like the Justice at the bottom of the deck there. You know, it's going to balance itself out. What are your goals and intentions, Taurus? What are your goals and intentions? Yeah, to manifest. This is almost starting anew. You know, the Magician, 1. I'm getting green, go. Yeah, it's almost like there's this unspoken spiritual connection here. This is, you know, the High Priestess. You got 1, 2 again, like it's progress. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom, you know, working on something. It's almost like I feel like you're going to try and re-manifest this situation. Yeah, there's like a decision, like there's a truth here that like you can't sit back and wait anymore, like you and just keep looking at the situation and evaluating it. You actually have to make a decision. This is knowing that the worst thing to do is to not make a decision, and there's a truth that's coming through that you actually have to take some action. You actually have to do something. What's the hidden messages? What's the hidden messages here? Oh, okay, so the 9 of Coins and the Queen of Coins. I feel like this person that you're thinking of, they're very stable at the minute. They're very independent. They've got their stuff together here with the the Queen of Coins. This is someone who's working on their money. I feel like this person is like just really kind of in a, what's their energy? Like protecting themselves, their own peace, their own harmony. They're trying to find peace and contentment with being by themselves. Yeah, with the Emperor card, they're really focusing on the money, their stability, stepping into that masculine energy, I think, to protect themselves from what's happened. What's the advice? What's the advice for Taurus? Ooh. To look at all options, I think, as well. Like not all that glitters is gold at the end of the day. You know, this is like really... you know, really making a smart decision here. Not just about this person, about any other opportunities or people or pursuits that you're going to take. It really, like, look, there needs to be balance here. I feel like when there's too many options almost, it can be confusing. You know, I'm drawn to the eye, like focusing on one direction. Focusing on balancing out the thoughts here. Yeah. And then we are with the Fool, the Hermit card, and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, there almost needs to be some inner work done to yourself here in order to start a new beginning. So it's really doing all that work when you're doing this deep introspection about yourself here in order to have that new beginning. See, what will the outcome be? Ooh. Yeah. Transformation, you know, and a new offer here, a new start. There's something here that's going to transpire, and it talks about, you know, there'll be a rebirth, like from this death of this relationship, there will be a rebirth. It may not be exactly the offer that you're thinking, but with that Ace of Coins, but it is an offering, and it's a start, I guess. It's a start here with the Ace of Coins. Yeah, with the 3 of Swords just wanting to come out. It may be that you start by healing that feeling of being trapped in heartbreak. I feel like, is this a conversation? Yeah, well, look, healing, just as I said that, the Star card. I feel like how this is going to be is that it's, yeah, there's going to be a decision to be made that there needs to be some healing done in the situation. Maybe it was left messy, I don't know. If this can't be kind of like worked through, maybe just even honouring the connection in a positive way and in a respectful way, I guess, might be the way forward here. But either way, there is going to be some healing. So I hope that helps. If you can like, share and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And check out the description box. There's all my kind of contacts in there for all my other tarot things that I'm doing. Yeah, take care and have a wonderful Christmas and holidays if I don't speak to you. Until then, take care. Bye.